Here we go. It's Match Game 77, production number 0963. Take one. Get ready to match the stars. From The Young and the Restless, Tom Halleck, Brett Somers, Dick Martin, Mary Wicks, Richard Dawson. From the Mary Tyler Moore Show, Betty White. As we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now, here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rayburn.
Hello. Everybody ready? All right. I like Southern Belle. Sue Ann Nivens, you're beautiful. Are you all set to say hello to our two players? Yeah. Polite applause, please, for B.J. Biani and Pam Simmons. B.G.?
Yes.
How much money have you won?
$6,200.
What are you going to do with that?
My husband and my two daughters and I were going to Central America. I've been wanting to go there for a long time.
You wanted to go to Central America?
Yes.
Why?
I love to travel, and I just don't have enough money to travel. So
you have
at
now,
this time,
haven't you?
Yes.
Can you bring me back a can of coffee?
You give me your address, I'll bring it to you.
She will, too. She's being challenged here by Pam Simmons, who's had her first and second round questions, hasn't she? And she has a total of 1, so that means she's in the driver's seat again. All you have to do is match 2, and you'll win another game 1 to tie. We'll see how this game turns out after this. Oh. Here we go. There it is. That's it. Last one, second and final round.
Oh, my.
She needs 1 to tie and 2 to win. Jack said, I suspected my parents didn't like me anymore when they bought me a car that didn't have blank.
Who was this sweetheart?
A fellow named Jack said that.
Jack.
He says, I suspected my parents didn't like me anymore when they bought me a car that didn't have blank.
I got that one. I got that one, too, right away.
All right.
Because my parents did the same thing.
What's the name of school you went to?
Washington University in St. Louis.
Washington University.
I have a doctorate from there, an honorary doctorate. You can call me Dr. Wicks if you want.
All right,
to.
Dr. Wicks.
Thank you.
Hold on here. BG, Jack said, I suspected my parents didn't like me anymore when they bought me a car that didn't have blank.
Steering wheel?
All is not lost. That's probably, well, I don't know. Some weirdo over here might have said steering wheel. And we get a tie.
Oh, tattletales.
Sit down.
I said wheels, and then they parked
Wheels.
the car in Canoga Park.
Wheels. Love his velvet jacket, don't you?
Yeah,
Do you want to touch it?
Yeah.
And it's navy blue, too.
Oh, cut
That's
velvet.
all one.
Cut velvet.
One field. That's okay.
34th Street. Yeah. Yes.
Well, you know, I always draw on my own personal experiences, and I remember the look of disappointment when I came back, and my father would give me a car with no brakes.
Oh, that's funny. That's the answer.
That's funny.
That's okay.
Yeah. What
Mine
do you say?
isn't as funny. Mine are tires.
No tires.
No tires.
Yeah, that would be difficult. It would jar his teeth out, wouldn't
Very,
it?
very difficult to drive.
Okay. So far, BG, we don't have a steering wheel answer there. I thought it might come up. Dr. Wicks?
Yes, sir.
I suspected my parents didn't like me anymore when they bought me a car that didn't have a steering wheel.
No, didn't have any brakes.
Brakes.
Nothing they could do.
Seems to be the definitive answer, one that Richard would probably
El
have.
Braco.
He's got it. Now, you must match Betty to stay in the game and achieve a tie. If you don't, Pam will win the game.
That's cute.
Would you throw out the can of oil?
Brakes.
Brakes. That means Pam wins the game. Come on down.
I couldn't come up with a real answer.
Congratulations. Well, PG, you're leaving here with a bundle and you're on your way to Central America. Good luck. Bon voyage. And a girl, PG Biani. Oh, baby. $6,200 she's got. Now, this is all for you, Pam. You watch the show a lot?
Yes.
Well, then you know how this goes. You know that we had a whole bunch of people in here one day, and we put a question to them. we polled them, and we said, give us your best response to this. Blank Stevenson. Now, the answer that that group gave us most frequently will get you $500 if you match it. Now, if you match their second most popular response, you get $250, then $100 for matching their third. Whom do you call on for a little help here?
Brett?
I have 3.
Give
And
us one.
I want to give
Only
all
one.
3. Adlai Stevenson.
All right.
Richard?
Richard?
A relative of Adelaide, really, who can't hold a show, McLean.
McLean Stevenson. That's right, they are related.
Yeah, they are.
Second cousins or
They
something.
were both canceled within 13 weeks.
Yes.
Dick?
Robert Louis Stevenson.
Robert Louis Stevenson.
Artistic.
You are
Little
such
class
an
to the
artistic
show.
Oh, he
fellow.
reads and
A little
reads.
literary.
Yes,
going
right.
there.
All right, so you got Robert Louis, McLean, and Adlai. Do you want one of those, or have you got a better idea?
I think McLean.
You want McLean Stevenson?
Yes, that's the only thing I could think of.
We used to have him, but we don't have him
Really?
anymore. We had McLean Stevenson once, but I don't know, he went
I don't
away.
either.
What? We'll get him back again. So McLean is what she chooses. Let's find out if we have a McLean up there. May we see the $100 number? Robert Louis. There's Dick's
There he
answer
is,
there.
right there.
Yep, there were a few literary folk here that day. May we see the $250 response? McLean! You got it! Well, that's good. You didn't strike out altogether here, Pam. So you got McLean Stevenson there. Let's see what we got into the $500 number. Adlai.
You didn't call me.
Okay. Tom had it.
Oh,
Adlai.
kissing
Okay.
on the lips again.
Now, Pam, you've won $250. That means you're going to play for 10 times that amount, or $2,500. Now, remember, you have to match one exactly to collect that amount.
Richard?
You want Richard? Okay. Stand on the spot there, my dear, and I will get the $2,500 question. Good luck to you. Bowling blank. B-O-W-L-I-N-G blank. Bowling blank. All right, he's finished, Pam. Give us an answer that matches his. We give you the $2,500. It's as easy as that. Bowling blank.
Bowling pin?
Bowling pin. All right. All right, Richard. She says bowling pin will match you.
I said bowling ball.
Bowling ball. You thought of that?
Too late.
How come you didn't say it?
Well, because I went with my first response.
The first thing that came to your head.
was bowling pin.
You really thought of that?
Yeah. So
Okay.
friends have been burning them in the fireplace, so I was thinking about them. Old ones, the fireplace.
Friends are now wait a minute. You have friends who burn bowling pins in a fireplace?
Old ones, for wood, because they really are hard wood. Yeah.
Where do they get these?
From a guy that works in a bowling alley.
Well, I should have known that, and I feel guilty about it.
Yes, right.
It's my fault entirely.
All right. The blame is on Richard,
Yeah,
Pam.
I accept that. It's my
And,
fault. I
but
should've
try
known.
Of course, it
to
was- I
find
don't know
room
why
in your
you did
heart
that.
to forgive him. And I think you can.
Yeah.
There.
We're so glad you
okay.
won again.
Now, what are you doing? Don't turn that. Turn it back. We're not ready. Don't turn it. Who told you to turn it? Go back. We're not ready for you. I'm sorry. Hold on. Now, wait a minute. Who told you to turn it? Turn it back. That's it. Go back now. We'll tell you when to come out. When it's time to come out, we'll let you know. All right. Who was that masked woman? I don't know, but she was rather attractive.
Yeah.
Wasn't she? Listen, we got a little commercial first, then we'll see if we can spin this thing around again. I don't know.
Is that a social program?
Now we're ready for this lady, aren't we?
Of
Yeah.
course we
Let's
are.
all give a hurrah to Tom Galvin. Tom Galvin?
Another mistake by the people backstage. Another mistake.
All right.
Chances you can-
Push the switch and send it back. Send out Tom Galvin, would you? Are you really Tom
I
Galvin?
sure am.
How'd you get the name Tom?
Well, my real name is Thomasine.
Thomasine.
Yes, but
Tom is a
my
nickname.
friends call me Tom, right?
Thomasine, is that the feminine of Thomas?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Where do you live, Tom?
I live in Orange, California.
You
Yay!
married?
Yes, I'm married and I have a son, and I'm an instructional aide for the Tustin Unified School District.
For the what?
Tustin Unified School District.
An instructional
Aide.
aide. What does that mean?
I help a teacher in the math
Oh.
department.
When your husband proposed to you, did he say, Tom, I'm in love with you? I want you to marry me,
As
Tom.
a matter of fact,
He did.
Yes.
He says, Tom. And he said, what? Okay, good luck to you, Tom.
Thank
If you're
you.
ready, we'll begin by asking you to make a decision.
B, please.
B.
Yes.
Tom, huh?
His name is Phyllis.
Tom, Dick, and Mary.
Okay. Hey, you all know Barry Manilow's hit song. It's called I Write the Songs That Make the Whole World Sing. Are you familiar with that,
Yes.
Tom?
Of course,
of course.
Okay. Well, Harold, the world's worst songwriter, has a new song out, and it's called I Write the Songs That Make the Whole World Blank.
Now, what did that other man do?
Barry Manilow wrote the song that says, you know, the title is I Write the Songs That Make the Whole World Sing. He's a good songwriter.
Yes.
But Harold, who is a rotten songwriter, he wrote a song. It's called I Write the Songs That Make the Whole World Blank.
I got it, sweetheart.
There it is.
Boy, you did it, Tom.
Whee!
Okay, here we go. Tom, you ready?
Yes.
You know the Barry Manilow song, I Write the Songs That Make the Whole World Sing?
Yes.
You're familiar with that. Well, Harold, the world's worst songwriter, has a new song out. It's called I Write the Songs That Make the Whole World Blank.
Sick.
Sick. I write the songs that make the whole world sick. Yuck. Yuck. Yuck.
Well, Tom. Well, Tom, I said sleep.
Sleep. It was a sleeper.
Sleep.
Not too thrilled with that, are you?
Please, audience. It's my first
He's a big
time.
star. You can't go
Really.
boo him
Remember,
like
star
that.
spelled backwards is rats.
The bigger the star, the bigger the boo.
Up. Go.
Now, this may be a match.
Maybe.
Yes. Now, what happens if you get wee sick?
When you get sick,
Wee sick.
you barf or full up. Yeah. No. Said no.
With me about the defenders, you just cut me with a card.
Struck there, innocent
But I
bystander.
don't have
too.
my
I can't
glasses
believe
on.
that's not a match.
Be sick and foe up would be a match. Well, there are other ways to be sick. You could have a headache, for instance, you see. Yeah. Don't holler at me, holler at him. What do you say?
Do you know that Thomasina was Tom Mix's daughter's?
Really?
Yes.
Thomasina.
Yes. Tom Mix.
Is that where that all started?
No, that's
Tony
his horse's
Horse.
name.
No, that was his horse.
He never got him mixed up either. Never did. Well, one night. I said six.
Sick. There it is. One for Tom Galvin. Tom Galvin is a girl. Yeah, I'm gonna write that. Yes. Hello, doctor.
Hi there, I've got a date.
No.
Last time I had sick and threw it away and I put scream.
Oh.
I'm awfully sorry.
Yes. You should have trusted your first instinct.
I should have trusted my
Yeah.
first instinct. That's what I say.
Yeah. Did you, Richard?
I did. I thought it was sick. Throw up. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Some judges, of
Yeah. Of course. Yes.
course. Drinking
What
during the
about
day.
May down there?
I thought so too. Some judges make me sick, but I said
Rich.
wretch. Well,
So, okay. So you picked up one there, Tom, which is not bad for a first-round question because they are tough indeed, as Pam Simmons will testify to.
Sorry, Tom.
Hey, did you hear that Howdy Doody had a terrible accident?
No kidding, I didn't know that.
Would you like some of the details?
how does he know?
He tried to remove his freckles with a blank. Howdy Doody.
Had a terrible
For
accident.
those of you who are young, like Pam, for instance, you know who Howdy Doody is? A puppet.
Puppet.
Okay. Howdy Doody is a puppet for those of you who are older.
Seemed to be a lot of tough questions this week. What'd you say, hon?
It's Howdy Doody time. It's Howdy
Nice.
Doody time. Yada-ba-da-da. Ready here? Ready over there. All right. Hold on. Don't say anything yet, Pam. All right. Did you hear that Howdy Doody had a terrible accident? And here's how it happened. He tried to remove his freckles with a blank.
Torch?
A what?
A torch? Like fire?
A torch.
No. Flame?
Tried to burn him off, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
No?
I don't know. That's one possibility. That would lead to a terrible accident if he took a blowtorch and tried to get rid of his freckles.
Terrible, yes.
But he's wood.
He
I
is
didn't
wood,
say
right.
that, Pam, but I'm so glad I had a chance to hear your voice again. I said buzzsaw.
A buzzsaw. That'll get rid of the freckles
Yes.
and a few other things.
That is true.
Yep.
Acne, pimples, and blemishes. Post-adolescent zits. Next, please.
Go.
Go where? Don't say that.
Show and
They'll
tell.
take us off television. I said pick. I meant ice pick. Or I meant a pick that you could pick. I mean, I don't know what I meant. Yes, I don't blame you. Feel free. You have a good one. Yes.
Cut.
The first time
Very
in 3.5 years I've ever deserved it.
All right, true.
Only one thing would remove that.
What is that?
Sandpaper.
Sandpaper is a good one. There's sandpaper. It's freckles with a piece of sandpaper.
True.
See?
Very good. I didn't use that, though. He was at my house, and all I had was a chisel.
A chisel. That'd work on wood. Yeah. Get in there, you rascal.
Mail early.
Yes,
Judges, this has to be a match. Flamethrower.
Flamethrower is
You
a
betcha.
choice. There it is. 1-1 to score. Yeah, right.
Don't you love the way Brett keeps pulling her dress down? The gypsy in her keeps fighting the New England in her.
Yeah.
The dress
Keeps going up
And I have
down.
to sit very straight for obvious reasons.
Razor blade.
Razor blade. That would hurt, wouldn't it? But it would do the job. So there we are at the end of round one. Score is 1-1. All tied up. Round two coming up later, but first this.
Today's consolation prizes are first, a True Test waffle maker and grill. Snap-in Teflon grids easily convert this waffle maker to a grill exclusively from True Value hardware stores. And Town & Country tableware by Washington Ford. Beautiful Fleetwood handles and mirror bright stainless steel dishwasher safe from Washington Ford. And a warming tray and a supply of Golden Grain macaroni and cheddar dinners with enriched elbow macaroni and creamier cheddar cheese from Golden Grain. And Wall-Hide latex flat wall paint in beautiful colors and Pittsburgh Paint's designer color system. A choice from hundreds of today's colors from Pittsburgh Paint. Well, the blanks have it, as you'll see when match game 77 continues in a minute.
Now, if you're ready, we'll carry on here. Go to the second and final round, ladies. Tom, you may have A or B.
B again, please.
B. Tom Galvin. At the circus, Susie said, "I'll never kiss Zambini the fire eater again. When he kissed me, a flame shot out of my blank." That's it. You got it. Atta boy. Okay. When he kissed me, a flame shot out of my blank.
Nose?
Nose. Well, that's okay.
Okay.
You see, he's a flame eater, and there was some flame there, and as he got real close, he can't trick me into kissing Tom. I wouldn't kiss anybody named Tom. Hello there.
Likewise, I'm sure.
What do you say? When he kissed me, a flame shot out of my...
I didn't have, this went so fast I didn't have a chance to spell this right, so I said posterior.
Posterior. Uh-huh. Okay.
I said, I don't remember what I said.
Well, look at the card, and you'll remember what you said.
Oh, they called him Hot Lips. A flame, this is mouth.
You
Well, it's
really,
getting late in the day.
You didn't
and I'm
understand,
hungry.
did
I
you?
want my
As
dinner.
with George Washington.
No!
His nose.
There's one for Tom. Yeah, she didn't have any.
No, he wasn't playing.
He
Oh,
doesn't
you didn't play because
Ah,
you
but
matched.
I still said no.
You still said no. You just
Doesn't
wanted to
count.
show.
Last time.
All right. So, Tom, you still got one. Score's tied 1-1. Mary, what do you say?
Well, I knew Dick wasn't supposed to play, so I took it anyway. No!
Zambini the fire eater. When he kissed me, a flame shot out of my blank.
Anyone named Tom is a nose of mine.
Yeah. All right. Show us your nose.
There's my nose.
There's your nose. That's 4 for you. Now, Pam, you know what you have to do? What?
4 to tie and 5 to win.
Right. And I'll be in Scotland for you.
They married, it would be Tom-Toms.
That's right. He don't play because he matched her in the other round. The rest of you do. This Countess Dracula said to her husband, the Count. No. This is the Countess
Oh,
speaking.
sorry.
Countess. Do the Countess.
My name is Ballerina Lagosti.
Oh, that's right. The Countess says, "Not tonight, dear. I've got blank." Countess Dracula said to her husband, the Count, "Not tonight, dear. I've got blank." This is a good one.
She is speaking. Do you understand, the little boy?
Yes, I think so.
Do you realize that Dick has improved?
Only when I'm sitting in Charles's seat.
That's what I was going to say. It must be the change of seat he's gotten. Oh, I don't know.
Charles is temporarily away from the show, and we're lucky to have Richard. Where are you going here? You ready? Okay. Countess Dracula said to her husband, the Count, "Not tonight, dear. I've got blank."
Tired blood.
Tired blood. You got it.
It is, by God, it is the perfect answer.
Great answer.
Great answer.
Show us yours.
Answer, but I didn't say that. I said a neck ache.
Neck ache is another good one. You?
That's a terrific answer. I said neck ache.
That's a very good one.
I said bloody nose.
A bloody nose.
That's cute.
All right, now you got a match. No, it's all over. That means Tom Galvin wins the game. What do you have? Sore throat and a bad throat. Congratulations. Okay. Well, listen, I'm glad you're not leaving empty-handed. You have a total of $300 and how much is that? You got $350, and our best wishes, Pam Simmons, ladies and gentlemen. There she goes. And let's spin a little commercial for you while we're spinning her off. How do you feel? You were grand. Join us next time for Match Game 77. Gene Rayburn here. Tally ho!
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 77, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program was edited for broadcast. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.